Hello students, today we are going to see one of the important chapter, so that is analogy. Okay, so analogy means similarity. Okay, so we can identify analogy questions very easily because these questions have a syntax. In general, the syntax of analogy questions is this one. Generally the question mark is here, but the question mark can be in anywhere in one of these four places. So I think we have seen this syntax, the same syntax somewhere in mathematics, right? In which chapter? Ratio and proportions. So two ratios, A is to B and C is to D, are said to be in proportion only when one condition is satisfied. What is that condition? Product of extreme terms must be equal to product of mean terms. If A into D, if it is equal to B into C, then we can say these two ratios are in proportion. Otherwise they are not in proportion, right? But this is not the syntax which we are going to use in this chapter. Okay, so this is not the syntax means it is having some other syntax. That means this is not the approach means it is having some other approach. So let us see that approach first. In this total syntax, we have to divide it into half. So take the logic, try to get the logic from the first half and apply the same logic in the second half. Okay, so we have to find out the logic from the first and second elements and apply the same logic on the third element to get the answer element, right? And depending upon the logic we find, there are different analogy types. So let me write the types here. Types of analogies are number analogy, okay, letter analogy, number cum letter, number and letter analogy, next word analogy, word or English subject analogy, and next GK, general knowledge analogy, and one more is figure analogy. Okay, so these many types of analogies are there: number analogy, letter analogy, number cum letter analogy, word analogy or English subject based analogy, GK analogy, and then figure analogy. Okay, we'll see the questions of each one by one, right? Okay, let us see some examples. If I ask you 2 is analogous to 8, then 3 is analogous to dash. If this is my question, so tell some answers. I think you might have said these options, right? 27. Some of you may have told this one as 9, and some of you may tell the answer as 12, and actually we'll get many answers. So how can we get 27? Because 2 cube is 8, so 3 cube must be the answer, that is 27, correct? So how can it be 9? 2 plus 6 is 8, taking the logic plus 6, and we can apply the same plus 6 only. Okay, that can also be the logic. And 12, how can it be 12? 2 into 4 is 8, 3 into 4 must be 12. Yes, correct, that is also correct. And how can we get many more answers here? See, let me show you few more answers. What if I use a logic like 2 into 100 minus 192? Even that is also correct, na? 2 into 100 is 200, minus 192 is 8, and we can apply the same into 100 minus 192 logic here also. That means how many answers we'll get in this way? We can get infinite answers, unlimited answers, using unlimited logics like this: into 100 minus something, into 1000 minus something, into 1 lakh minus something. or even divided by 2 plus 7. Yes, 2 divided by 2 is 1 plus 7 is 8. In the same way, divided by 2 is 1.5 plus 7, 8.5. That can also be the answer. In that way, we'll get infinite answers. But here the question is how to answer this type of questions in the exams, right? For which we are getting infinite answers. How to answer this question in the exam? That is purely based on the options only. So only one of the options will match with a proper logic when we have to identify that option and we have to find out that option. Suppose 27, immediately got 27. If 27 is not there in the options, we should check for another logic to get another answer which is available in the options. Okay. With a proper logic, you should set one of the option. In that way we can say. Okay. This is number analogy. Let me give one example for a letter also. Suppose M is analogous to N. Then T is analogous to dash. Yes, answer. Yes, one logic is M, next letter is N. So T next letter, U must be the answer. Suppose what if U is not there in the options? We should search for some other logic. What is the another logic? As we discussed in the previous class, that is M and N are opposite letter pairs. M and N are opposite letter pairs and T's opposite letter pair is G. That can be the answer if it is available in the options. What if it is also not there? Then we have to search for some other. M is a consonant and its next consonant is N, right? So T is a consonant only. Its next consonant, next letter is U, but that is an vowel. Next consonant is V, and that may be there in the options. If it is also not there, we have to go for some other logic. Okay. Right. Next, how can the questions be asked based on this? Okay, number and letter means it is a combination of both. Suppose table. Table is written as, table is analogous to 25. Then chairs is analogous to dash. If this is the question, then yes, tell me different logics we will get here also. Table consists of 5 letters, so then 5 square 25. Similarly, chairs consists of 6 letters, so then 6 square 36 must be the answer. What if 36 is not available in the options? Search for some other logic. T is the first letter, 20th position letter, and E is 5th letter. So T plus E, 20 plus 5, 25. In the same way, C plus S. C is 3 and S is 19. So 22 can be the answer. What if it is also not there? Then last letter E, 5th place letter, and its square is 25. Here also the last letter is S, 19. 19 square is 361. Can be the answer. So depending upon the options, we should find out the we should apply different logics to get to set one of the options. Okay. How the questions be asked based on this word English subject based analogy and GK analogy, right? Suppose in GK, question can be from anywhere, from current affairs, general standard GK, social studies, science, physics, chemistry, biology, geography, economy, politics. It can be from anywhere, just like India, New Delhi, okay, China, and dash, right? So we have to identify what is the relation between these two words, India and Delhi. Then we can answer this one. So for this, instead of logical reasoning knowledge, we need general knowledge only. That's why I have written general knowledge analogy. And for this one, English analogy. So 3 words will be given. And we need to identify this 4th word. What can be the relation between these 2 words, first 2 words? So they may be of synonyms or they may be of antonyms. If this word is the synonym of this word, we have to search for its synonym in the given options. If this word is the antonym, we have to search for its antonym in the given options. Okay. And lastly, figure analogy. So suppose if I give an example, let me give here. So what is the answer figure now? Figure analogy means a figure based analogy, right? So what is the relation from this figure to this figure? We have to apply the same relation. It is rotated. Rotated by how much? Rotated by 90-degree clockwise direction. So simply 90-degree clockwise rotation is the logic. 90-degree clockwise rotation. Apply the same thing here also and get the answer. So if we apply the same 90-degree clockwise rotation on this arrow, we'll get up arrow. So the answer is up arrow. But don't think right arrow, up arrow is covered, right arrow is covered, left arrow is covered. Answer must be down arrow. But here the logic is from whatever the logic which we get from the first two figures, that will be the logic for the third figure. Okay. So in this way the questions will be asked, and let us solve the questions now. Except this last figure analogy, all other models will cover today, and figure analogy will take it separately, right? Okay. Going to the questions. Yes, this is the first question. Okay, T. For every question, first you try and then see the solution. Okay. T's letter position is 20 and we need 5. What is the relation here? Divided by 4. Okay, I'm saying the directly the logic which is applicable here, but you may not get this directly. If you get it directly, it is okay as per these options, but it can be T is 20 minus 15 is 5. It can be minus 15 also, but see, X is 24th letter, 24 minus 15 is 9. 9th letter is not available here. Okay, so that's why I tried a different logic, that is divided by 4. 20 by 4 is 5, 5th letter is E. In the same way, 24 by 4 is 6, 6th letter is F, that is option A. Okay, yes. Next, B is 2, H is 8, and C is 3, and our answer is, okay. By looking at 2 and 8, I think we have got some logic in which I have given an example, right? Earlier example. 2 cube is 8, then 3 cube is 27. But what is 27th letter? As we have seen in the first class, before class, there exists 27th letter also, right? Always there exists Z before A and A after Z in total reasoning, except in one case. I'll tell where that case is. Except in one case, in total reasoning we can consider English alphabet cycle as a cycle. So what is 27th letter now? A must be our answer, that is option A. Again, B, D. B is second letter and D is fourth letter. Maybe we can consider it as 2 square 4, and C is 3, 3 square 9. Yes, ninth letter is I. Correct. Next, D, F. Earlier there is only one letter, and in the second place also one letter. But here see 2 letters, but here there are 4 letters. So that means for every letter corresponding to for every letter there are 2 letters, right? So see the first 2 letters, C and E. Can we say these 2 letters are the before letter and after letter? Yes or no? Yes. So before letter of D is C and after letter of D is E. Next, similarly, before letter of F is E and after letter of F is G. So means before letter, after letter, replaced by E. Every letter is replaced by before letter, after letter. So J is 10th letter, means before letter I and after letter K. IK is there here, and there is only one option with IK. We can conclude that one. And let us verify P also. P before letter is O, after letter is Q. Yes, that is also matching. O, I, A, 3 letters, but there is only one letter. So this letter we may have get by adding the letter positions of these letters, or multiplying, or doing some mathematical operations. Okay, let us try. O is 15th letter, I is 9th letter, and A is first letter. So altogether we got 25. Yes, we got the logic. That is 25th letter is Y. But with this logic, if answer is available, then happy. J is 10th letter, G is 7th letter, and H is 8th letter. Altogether we have again got 25 only. So then 25th letter is. So see, A, M, B, E, R, all the letters are there here as well. The same letters are there here as well. But there is in a jumbling mode. So what can be this jumbling logic? If you observe, here all the letters are arranged in the alphabetical order, in the English alphabetical order. So we'll do the same thing on this word also. So if we arrange the letters of this word in alphabetical order, we'll get the answer as A, E, G, N, O, R. A, E, G, N, O, R. Answer is option D. Next one. G, V, M, B. So if two letters are given, we can relate in this way: first letter to first letter, second letter to second letter. Okay, to get the logic. G is 7th letter, M is 13th letter. So 7 and 13 means plus 6. In the same way, V is 22 and B is, instead of taking it backwards 2, we can go forward only. So in the forward means the next cycle, B's letter position is 28. V is 22 and B is 28. So it is also plus 6. So plus 6 plus 6. Apply the same logic here also. J is 10 plus 6 is 16. 16th letter is P. T is 20 plus 6 is 26. 26th letter is Z. So answer is PZ. That is option. Next one. A to G. It is also looking the same. First letter to first letter, second letter to second letter. First letter to first letter. A 1 and G 7 means it is also plus 6. F 6 and C is backwards, right? Minus 3. Apply the same logic. Here third position is asking for. That means it is better to take the logic in a reverse direction. Okay, let me try that one. Yes, I'm going from here to here and here to here, so that we can apply the same here. G to A it is minus 6 and C to F it is plus 3. Similarly, U to U minus 6. U is 21. 21 minus 6 is 15. 15th letter is O. So there is only one letter in the first place O, but let us verify with the second also. Z plus 3. Z is already 26 plus 3 means 29. 29th letter is nothing but C. Yes, it is matching OC. Three letters are given. Still the same process. First letter to first letter, second to second, third to third. A to E plus 4. B to G plus 5. And D to J plus 6. Yes, apply the same. I is 9. 9 plus 6 means 15. 15 means O. Sorry, we have to do plus 4, no? Not plus 6. Yes, I is 9. 9 plus 4 is M. J is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15th letter is O. M, O. Yeah, there are two options with M, O. Next is L, 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18th letter is R. M, O, R is the answer. That is option A. Yeah, next question. 4 letters. Still the same process. So first letter to first letter plus 7. Second to second, I think here it is not matching with the corresponding positions. So we need to try different logic. First letter to third letter it is matching, na? A, next letter is B. C, next letter is D. E, next letter is F, and G, H. Okay, so plus 1 letters only, but they are written in the reverse order. So let us start from Q. Q, R, O, P, I, L, M, I, J. So answer is R, P, M, J. That is option D. Okay, next. So we have seen the letter analogy questions so far. Next we'll see number analogy questions. Again, I'm reminding you to watch the previous video, because whatever the requirements for logical reasoning, all those things we have discussed in that class. Going to the next question. 256, 324, 484. Looking at these numbers, did you get any logic? Are these any special numbers? Yes, they are some special numbers. 256 is nothing but 16 square. This is 18 square and this is 22 square. 16 plus 2 is 18. Similarly, 22 plus 2 is 24 and 24 square is our answer. That is 576. Right. Next, 2, 3, 5 and dash. 2, 3, 5 and dash. Maybe if we try with plus 1. Yes, it should be 6, but 6 is not there. And if you observe the numbers, yes, these numbers also some special numbers. They are nothing but prime numbers. 2's next prime number is 3. 5 next prime number is, okay. If we try, next question is 2, 3, 5 and question mark. If we try plus 1 logic, but it is not plus 1 because 6 is not there in the options. 2's next prime number is 3 and 5 next prime number is 7, but 7 is also not there in the options. Going to try some other logic, that is 2 into 2 is 4 minus 1 is 3, and take this logic and apply the same here. Into 2 minus 1. 5 2 is a 10 minus 1 is 9. Yes, it is available in the options. Okay. 21, 4, 40, 18 and dash. Okay. Looking at this number and this number, we may get something. This may not be the special number directly, but this is the neighbor of that special number. What is the neighbor? Okay. What is the special number here? 21 square is nothing but 441. 441 minus 1 is 440. So that means if this number is n, this number is n square minus 1. Okay. So similarly, 18 square, 324 minus 1. 324 minus 1 is 323. 18 square minus 1. Okay. 48, 120, 35 and dash. Again, observe the numbers. They are nearby some special numbers, right? They are nearby some special numbers. This is nothing but 7 square minus 1, 11 square minus 1, and this is 6 square minus 1. It is okay, but which number we have to take next? 7 plus 4 is 11. Similarly, 6 plus 4 is 10. Answer must be 10 square minus 1. 10 square is 100 and minus 1 is 99. 31, 37, 19 and dash. Observe the numbers. They are, yes, special numbers only. They are prime numbers. 31 next prime number is 37. Similarly, 19 next prime number is 23. Yes, it is available luckily. Okay, next question. A number and a decimal number. Okay, for how it is related to 0.25. Yes, that is 1 by 4 value. 1 by 4 fraction, if you write in decimal, if you convert in decimal, we'll get 0.25. In the same way, 5 is given. 1 by 5, we have to convert it into decimal. We'll get 0.2. Yes, that is first option. 77. Yes, 7 is multiplied by 11. But if you multiply 13 also by 11, but there is no option, right? So 13, if you multiply by 11, we should get 143, but option is not there. So 7 is multiplied by 11. Why only 11? Means it can be either 7 plus 4, 11, or the next prime number is 11. Luckily for 13 also it is matching. Plus 4 is 17 and even next prime is also 17. So multiply by 17. And 13 17s, it is 231. Yes, 170 plus 26. 13 17s, 170. 10 times it is 170. And 3 times it is 51. Yes, it is matching with the 221. Answer is 221. Next question. 46 and 56. 32 and dash. Okay. So here something is added. That is plus 10 is added. If you add 10, we should get 42. But 42 is not there in the options. Right. How this 10 is related to 46 in any way? Yes, it is related. It is nothing but the sum of the digits, right? 4 plus 6 is 10 is added by 46 added by, it's the sum of the digits. So similarly 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 5. If we add 5 to 32, we'll get 37 as the answer. Yes, it is available in the options, right? 5 and this number 120 is a big number, but it is a not a special number, but nearby some special number. Okay, all the special numbers we have seen in the class 1. You can verify, you can go through the first class. Okay, 5 and this number is 5 cube, nearby 5 cube minus 5. So if it is n, the second number is n cube minus the same number n only. Apply the same logic. 7 cube is 343 minus 7. 343 minus 7 will get 336 as the answer. Yes, going to the next question. 49, 512, 81 and dash. Yes, these numbers are directly special numbers only. This is nothing but 7 square and this is 8 cube. Okay, next number cube. If it is n square, the next number for n is n plus 1 and that number cube must be there. Similarly, 81 is 9 square. Next number 10 cube must be the answer. 10 cube is 1000. Yes, it is available. Yes, so far we have seen the number based analogy questions. Now number and letter together. Okay, how to operate a and k to get number 10? A is 1 and k is 11. What to do with 1 and 11 to get 10? I think we can take the difference of these two, and don't consider the sign here because I'm saying the difference of 11 and 1, that is 10. Similarly, this is 17 and it is 2 and the difference of 17 and 2 is 15. Yes, it is matching. E is 5 and this is directly a special number. We can say it is our best friend. What is this number? 5 cube. 5 cube. So J is 10th letter. That means 10 cube must be our answer. 10 cube is nothing but 1000. Yes, 1000. Next one. Fy 221. Cx dash. See, F is 6 and Y is 25. Is it anywhere related with the given number 221? Let us go for the reverse letter positions. F is actually in the reverse direction, it is 21 and Y in the reverse direction, it is 2. Yes, is it matching with these two numbers anyway? Yes, it is matching now. Y's letter position is taken first, that is 2, and F's letter position is written next, that is 21. 2 and 21. So in that way, we should write its letter position, that too in the backward letter position. X backward letter position is 3. 3 must be there in the first place. And C's backward position is 24. 24 must be there in the next two places. So 3, 24, answer is option B, right? E is 5, but it is 150. I think nearby some special number, that is cube, na? 5 cube is 125. 125 plus how much is 50? 125 plus how much is 150? 25. Again, the 25 is a special number, that is nothing but 5 square. So 5 cube plus 5 square. If this number is n, the second number is n cube plus n square. Apply the same here. I is 9. That means our answer must be 9 cube plus 9 square. 9 cube is 729 and 9 square is 81. Sum of these two is 810. Correct? Yes. So from here we'll see general knowledge based and English subject based questions. Okay. Square and perimeter, how these two are related. Okay, square and perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but the boundary length. So sum of the lengths of all boundaries, right, is nothing but perimeter. So circle, what is the boundary of the circle called? That is called circumference. Yes, it is option B. Next, botany, plants, cardiology and dash. Botany is the science of plants. Cardiology is the science of heart. Yes. calf and cow, puppy and dash. Okay, how these two words are related? Calf and cow. Calf is the child name or baby name of cow, and puppy is the baby name of what? Dog. Here I am doing some sample questions only. You have to practice more and more number of questions. Or if you are already preparing for other subjects means this thing will be known to you already automatically. Okay, next one. Taj Mahal and Agra. So it is the monument and it is its location. Similarly, Red Fort is in Delhi. Correct. Next is import, export. How these two words are related? They are, yes, opposite words are antonyms. Similarly, expenditure. What is its opposite word? Expenditure is the outgoing amount. Income is the incoming amount. Right. Similarly, import, export. Bull, cow. How these two words are related? Yes, the male and female, feminine gender and male gender. Horse, what is its other gender? Other gender is mare. Horse and mare. Okay. So stay tuned. We'll come with the other chapters as well. Thank you.